Yeah, good lord. Another X-Men 97 review, and this is gonna have spoilers. You know, this is where we just talk about what happened. It's a bit of therapy because we need it. And yeah, they did it. All right. I gave you the warning about spoilers, right? We're just jumping in right into the meat and potatoes. Is if you read the comics, especially in the 90s, you know what we're talking about. And damn, they did the damn thing. And I'm watching it, and I'm like, my reaction was like, oh I can't curse in the first parts of the YouTube videos, or else that's a no-no. But I'm like, nah. Oh my God. And that comic, I mean, here's the thing. If you're a comic fan in the 90s, you had to buy that. You had to have that comic, especially the hologram version, because they had the hologram card of what just happened. Of course, you know what happened. God dang it. Wolverine, and I mean, he's back there. Wolverine and Magneto went at it. And yeah, and it happened almost word for word like it did in the comic. And I'm like, oh my goodness, dude, I remember that, dude. That hologram card. This was like an event. This was near like the death of Superman, almost that level of like Wolverine getting his adamantium ripped out. And I'm like, they did it, bro. There was blood. Like, this is the show. Just like, oh, really? They're gonna go? I mean, right? I just have to start out talking about that scene, because I was just like, holy heck, man. But like, overall, the episode was just a banger, and we got one more left. And the thing that I hate the most about watching it at midnight, that means I have to wait longer to watch it again. And my goodness, what's gonna happen next? Jeez, dude, it was a fantastic episode. Like, we saw them, just the team kind of split, and I'm like, yeah, we kind of knew where Rogue was gonna go. Jeez, it's such a good show. It is such a good show. Like, that just set Magneto off. Magneto's just like, you know what? I'm done. You know what? Why are we trying to work with the humans? Let's just get rid of them. You know, he was pushed beyond the limit. But even Charles, still, like, every dialogue with Charles was fantastic. I mean, like, the show, how's the movie going to compete with this? And I mean, like, here's the thing. I mean, because, you know, I like, yeah, I mean, the comics, I don't know. I'm like, how's the movies going to compete? And this is what I want Disney Plus for. This is what I want for, you know, like, this is what I want Disney Plus for. This is what I want. Like, especially, I was hoping that maybe some of those shows, those other shows, would be as good as this. But man, this is peak comic book. There's not, oh, excuse me. Oh, pardon the honor. I stayed up a little too late. I've been trying to fix my sleep schedule, but I just had to watch this, and, you know, I was going to go to the gym, couldn't find my earbuds. So then I started making Tekken characters, and I have a bunch of Mortal Kombat characters. But anyways, yeah, like, the action sequences with this were phenomenal. The dialogue sequences, Cable versus his mom, well, not mom, and like, there's going to be a lot of heart. Like, something's going to have to happen, man. Like, there's going to have to be a time reset. There's going to be, I don't know, right? Like, do they move forward from this? It's just, Do we get Onslaught? Yeah, and freaking Magneto came up with that Space Genosha real quick, man. He came up with that Asteroid M real fast, man. This man's powers is I'm sorry, Chad. I stayed up to watch this and make this video. But man, it's can't believe they went there. Look at my eyes. They're watery. But dialogue 10 out of 10. Action sequences 10 out of 10. What happened in the comic coming to, to the show, absolute 10 out of 10. It's something that the original show would never do, and especially, and even some of the movies. And speaking of the movies, thank you, X-Men 97. Thank you for returning that stupid scene in the movie of the X-Men. Oh, what you wanted to see? Blue and yellow spandex? Yes. That's what we want to see. We want to see the blue and yellow spandex. Thank you. So when that moment where Cyclops is like, well, what you expect? Black leather? And I'm like, yeah, take that, Fox X-Men, you suck it. Because, yeah, I mean, that's what we want to see. And that's one thing I will hope when eventually the X-Men show up in the when they show up in by the live action, is like we get those suits. I want to see those suits done. Disney does them pretty good, so I'd like to see it. Yes, but the sisterhood between Jean and Storm, there's so many like this. I want to watch the next episode right now. I want to watch it right now. I don't want to wait a week. I'll tell you, more than any other show I've been watching in the past recent like years, this week between X-Men shows feels longer than any other show I've ever watched. Right? Some other shows I'll watch and it feels like the week comes on like this. X-Men 97 and just like, no, is it next Wednesday, Net? It feels like it's been 5 days and it's just Thursday. So like tomorrow I wake up and it's still Wednesday and I still have to wait a long time. But the show was an absolute banger. I don't know what else to say. The show is just so good. I don't know if there's going to be some time travel. It is, I don't think so. I think the show is going to kind of like stay where it is, and then maybe the next season. All I know is it's gonna be a long season until the next season, and it's just like, if only we can have a game that would celebrate the X-Men, and and people love it, and it's a fighting game, and yeah, and like that right there could be released, or maybe like that marquee back there, right? But anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys like it, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me out tremendously. I'm trying to build the YouTube up, and if you guys want to see more videos like this where we just kind of talk about X-Men and nerdy things like that, these reviews have been really popular, and I thank you guys. So like liking them gets them on the the algorithm. It helps out. So if you haven't subscribed, please do so. We want to try to get to 100,000 subs, and we can't do it without you. And thank you guys so much. Yeah, let me know what you guys' thoughts. I'm still processing that the thing actually happened. It's crazy. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. Until the next one, have a good one. Peace.